Hi and welcome to my video, and today I am doing a video about taking stains out of your clothes. And this is one of the situations where I had one of my favorite pair of jeans right here. These are my Prana jeans. I have two pairs of these Prana jeans that I got at Sierra Trading Post, and these are like my favorite jeans. I think, yeah, they're stretchy jeans. They're stretchy. Yeah, so these are my Prana jeans. I have two pair of them. And I was working at this job site, and I usually bring some waterproof overpants. They're kind of like shell pants that I can put over if I'm doing something really dirty and stuff, but I didn't bring them that day. And so the job, I was working for this guy, and he wanted me to go on to the roof of his deck, and there was an overhang roof, and he just wanted me to pour this liquid tar. It's not hot tar, it's like liquid tar, and just pour it on there and spread it around. He had a leak in the house at that, and he wanted to see if that would fix it. So it was just a very small, like 1.5 foot or 2 foot area, with 1.5 feet wide by, maybe 20 feet. And it kind of went around a deck. And it was just basically spread that tar around. And of course I got the tar all over my jeans. And but I didn't destroy the jeans. And I'll tell you, the jeans are like new now. Like, they're basically 99% good now. I don't even know if you can see it, but there's a few little dark spots. But I had so much tar on these jeans. They were a real mess. It wasn't big chunks of tar. It was like liquid tar. But there were liquid tar stains everywhere. I'm trying to see if there's just any little bits of it showing so that I could show you. It's so good now that you can barely tell there was any tar anywhere. I'm trying to find a little spot, because I know there is like I think one little spot that might not even be tar, it might be something else. They're still wet because I was hanging them up to dry. Okay, so here's a little spot, and that's not even tar. That was there before I got the tar on there. So I'm gonna tell you how to get the worst stains ever out of your clothes without damaging the clothes. Now, I haven't used this on every type of material, so if you're using kind of a plastic, if you're using this on a plastic material, then I would be very careful. Now, this is the chemical. It's called toluene. And I believe it's made from pine. That's where it originates, but it's a solvent, and As you can see, I've got like a lifetime supply of it right here, because that's they sell it here at Home Depot in Vancouver, and that's the only size you can get, is this huge jug of it. It's a thinner. It says thins oil-based paints, coatings, varnishes, and synthetic enamels, dissolves silicone sealants to ease the removal process. And it says you have to use it in a well-ventilated area and wear rubber gloves, or use an organic respirator. Keep away from flames, sparks, motors, and then it tells you how to open the can. And of course, do not swallow it, and do not get it in your eyes. So this is toluene. And so I'm going to tell you how to get the worst stains, the worst tar stains out of your clothes. You get like, I have like, this is not very clean, but it's a white sort of old terry cloth, and you open up the toluene, and then you put some toluene on your cloth, and it's a good idea to have a white cloth too, because a white cloth, when you rub it on your garment, your jeans or whatever, you can see afterwards how much it's taking off. You can look at your cloth and you say, oh, it's coming off, or it's not coming off. So it's good to have a white one, because then you can see, oh, I got some off. I got some of the stain off. So this is the kind of 3 steps process. I have borax here, and then I've got laundry detergent. And I use this 7th generation because it's environmentally friendly laundry detergent. So, and this is how you can get tar off your jeans and leave your jeans looking like new, and or, you know, tar off your shirt or whatever. And that is, you take the cloth, and you might have to do this 2 or 3 times to get it all off. But this is how I did it. And the trick of it is that toluene evaporates really quickly. So what you want to do is you want to really soak your rag with the toluene, like, and on your stain, get a lot of toluene on the stain. So make sure the stain is just soaked in toluene, and give it a good rub. And the trick is, this is the trick. The trick is that while the stain is still wet with the toluene, then you put it in the, you put your hot water in your sink or wherever you're washing, and then you put in, I just use a sprinkling of borax. So I guess I use maybe 1 tablespoon of borax. Around 1 tablespoon of borax is all you really need. And then I use, you know, depending on the concentration of your laundry detergent, use whatever amount of laundry detergent you think you would normally use to clean whatever you're cleaning. So just add a little bit of laundry detergent, and then about a tablespoon of borax into hot water. Mix that all in, and then after you dab all the stains with toluene, throw it into the water, borax, and detergent, and then start washing it, you know, by hand or whatever. I wouldn't do this in your laundry detergent. I wouldn't do it in a machine. So yeah, and then you mix it all thoroughly. You mix everything up, and you'll notice that because the toluene is still liquid and it's not evaporated, it'll react with the borax and the laundry detergent, and the stains will start coming out, and you'll see the water will turn black or dark with the stains coming out of the fabric. And then you basically, once I do that, I wash the garment for a little bit, then I'll let it sit. I'll let it sit in the solution of borax and laundry detergent. I'll let it sit there for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll do it again. Like I'll mix it up. I'll do that like 2 or 3 times, and then I'll rinse the water maybe twice. Like I'll just drain the water, add new water, wash a little bit, drain it, add new water. I'll do that maybe twice. And then what you do is, for the final rinse, you add about 3/4 of a cup of vinegar, and that neutralizes the borax solution. So you'll notice it immediately when you put in you do a rinse with a 1/2 cup or 3/4 of a cup of vinegar, that you'll notice that the water, instead of feeling slippery, it'll feel like just like water. And that's because you've neutralized the borax. And then after you've done the vinegar wash, then you do a regular water wash. And then I did it once, and I had such a terrible amount of tar stain, and I got, compared to what it was out, I probably got 60% of the tar out. And then I did another wash just recently, and then I got pretty much, it looks like I got like 95% of it out. So, and I'll tell you something, toluene is great. Just toluene by itself with a cloth is an incredible stain remover. I have used the toluene on shoes, on suede, on running shoes, and it's a really good cleaner for taking off stains on shoes and fabric, and it just evaporates afterwards, so it doesn't leave another stain on your clothes. So yeah, this is a really good product, but again, used in a well ventilated area, and I don't use it with rubber gloves, but they say to use rubber gloves when you're using it, but or use a ventilator. I have a ventilator, but if it gets too much, I'll just stop using it and take a break, and let the air, the chemical dissipate from the air. So anyways, that's this borax stuff is amazing too. This borax, if you have any sheets, I did sheets too that are really dirty, just because I work in construction, and the sheets that I sleep on, they tend to get, crappy after a while. And if you want to get your sheets like new, and you have really nice bed sheets, do the same thing. Put a little bit of laundry detergent and a little bit of borax and hot water. And you don't need toluene unless you have like really bad stains, but borax and this will clean your sheets amazingly, like almost like new. And of course, again, the trick is that after you wash with the borax and the laundry detergent, when you rinse with 3/4 of a cup of vinegar in the final rinse, and that'll neutralize the borax. And then rinse after that with just plain old water, and then hang your sheets to dry, and they will be like new. It'll blow your mind how clean they are. So yeah, if you have crusty clothes that look like they have the life is out of them, then try this borax and do this. Try it on some crusty clothes, like crusty socks or something, and you'll be amazed at what it does to those clothes. Borax, this, and a bit of vinegar for the rinse. Okay, I hope you like this video. If this helped you out, please like and subscribe. And I do lots of videos on basically anything that I do a little bit of crafty stuff. and a DIY stuff. I do a little bit of DIY stuff, and I'm into a little bit of electronics and a little bit of music production, and yeah, and I do some reviews too on shoes and things like that, and sunglasses, etc. So yeah, if you like my videos, please subscribe and like, and I'll try to keep you posted. Try to put up videos um, every week. I don't do it every week, but I'm trying to do that right now. Okay, have a great day. Bye.